everyone, I'm RedParagonG, and it's time. Time
for what?
Time for the Fakemon Ultra Collab. Or rather, Fakemon Community Collab. Yes, this has a new name, but for anyone who's concerned, don't worry. The rules are still the same. Create a Fakemon based on a specific theme, i.e. cryptids or duality. Create a YouTube video surrounding it, and include the special hashtags somewhere in the upload. You can also tag at least 3 other artists to participate, though tagging is entirely optional and you can join the collab regardless. This year's theme is inversion, more specifically inversion on common tropes. What this means is that participants must make Fakemon whose base is the opposite of what they are associated with. For example, cats normally hate water, so the resulting Fakemon would be a water-type cat.
I like it!
Just get out of here already!
My answer to this prompt is a little more complicated. I did some research offhand and found something that would make for an interesting Fakemon. The Montauk Monster. This is an animal carcass that washed ashore on a beach in Montauk's business district. For years, people didn't know what the heck this thing was. Thoughts ranged from a dog to a rodent to a sheep and even a sea turtle. But it was eventually revealed to be a water-degraded raccoon. We don't really have a raccoon Pokemon yet, so this seemed like a good idea to work with. And before anyone asks, no, Zigzagoon is not a raccoon. It's a Tanuki. Still, it's gonna be tricky to tie this into the inversion prompt. But I think I might have something. So let's dive right in. The first thing I thought of was, how do I make an inversion off of a soaked corpse? What's the inverse of water degradation? Absorption, perhaps? It's good enough, right? So I combined the raccoon with a cleaning sponge. Sponges absorb water, and they are made from sea sponges, which led to the body shape. I also decided to give it a form change to further push this secondary concept. The normal form looks like a typical raccoon, while the other form is more inflated. However, one thing they share are little bumps along their bodies. These are based on perlite, a kind of volcanic glass. What's so special about it is that it expands and turns white when exposed to heat. It's like obsidian popcorn. I figured I'd incorporate that into this mon's gimmick and they'd be replaced by sponge holes in its inflated form. The colors are pretty straightforward, not gonna lie. Black and white, like a normal raccoon, with some blue and orange to highlight its typing. The black and white switch places when it changes forms, much like how perlite goes from black to white when expanded. And there we go! Here are both forms of Purloon. Its name is a combo of perlite, raccoon, and even balloon, which is appropriate. This goofy goober is a water-fire type. Water because it's a sponge, and fire because of the way perlite works. Though I almost considered making it part rock type in some way. Anyhow, Purloon has an interaction with heat that is uncommon amongst other fire types. When exposed, its body inflates and turns a bright white. This also translates in-game to its signature ability, Expand. Basically, it changes forms when either it uses a fire move or is hit by one. Triggering this change will also reduce the amount of damage taken by 50%. It's not a particularly strong Pokemon, but with this ability, it can be a decent tank. And I think Flame Charge would be a good move for it. So, in summary, instead of degrading due to water like the Montauk Monster, Purloon absorbs the water. That is the inversion I went with, and the best example I could give you for this event. But I'm not done yet. I still want to tag some folks that I'd like to see take on this challenge. I'll begin with, drumroll please, Beauty City Jim. I've mentioned this before, but Jim and I have become close as of late, and I even gave a shout out to him in my series, Project Tree Aerolennis. He tagged me for last year's collab, so this year I'm returning the favor. My next choice is Utsukushi Gurim. Pardon my Japanese. This creator is responsible for the Romeda region, a region located somewhere in Ultra Space. The designs for their region are very fun, and since Ultra Beasts take what we know about Pokemon and flip them around, I think this prompt would be perfect for them. My final tag for the challenge is December. Ace is the new frog in the pond, having gained momentum after their prehistoric starter trilogy. They are also responsible for the 2 artists 1 theme videos, so they'd be no stranger to vaguely simple prompts. Remember though, you don't have to join if you don't want to. Just consider these a shout-out first and a tag second. And that's it. Think we're done for the day. Thank you all for watching. If you'd like to join the fun, I recommend you read the in-depth rules before doing so. The rule set is in the description along with links to my socials. Please follow me on them if you want to catch up on what I do. And remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified of future uploads. This has been RedParagonG, and remember folks, may the light of science guide you on your quest through life. See you soon!